weekend game plan gets out into the community with Suburban Newspaper sports editor Mark Lidbetter and the Amateur Sports Report.
All right, back to the Henri Richard tributes in a few short minutes during Habs breakfast. 11-6-90, if you want to share an anecdote on or off the ice, whether it was yourself or a family member who had an interaction with Henri Richard. We turn now to Mark Lidbetter. Sports at thesuburban.com is the email address for this weekly segment or for the weekly newspaper. And Mark, we start on the court.
Yes, sir. Dawson College is hosting the RSEQ Collegial Basketball Championships this weekend, and there's more than provincial bragging rights on the line, as the winning men's and women's teams will punch their tickets to the Canadian Collegiate Athletic Association Championships, which are set to start midweek next week. So today, the semifinals take place on the Dawson hardwood, with the ladies leading off the schedule. The number one ranked in the country, Dawson Blues ladies, will face Montmorency in their semifinal at noon, followed by St. Lambert and St. Foy at 2 p.m. In the men's semis, first place Vanier takes on the host Dawson Blues at 4:30, followed by Montmorency and Jean de Brébeuf at 6:30. Now tomorrow the ladies' bronze game is set for 11 a.m., followed by the men's bronze match at 3 p.m., The gold women's game tips off at 3:15, and the men's close out the weekend with a 6 p.m. start. The men's bronze game should be 2 p.m., not 3 p.m.
Okay.
So a lot of great basketball action, and that Dawson team, coached by Trevor Williams, is a real powerhouse.
Yes, perennially. Meanwhile, on the mat,
the International Gymnastics competition has taken over the Claude Robillard Center for the 29th edition of this prestigious gymnastics meet. It got underway Wednesday and will run until tomorrow. There's some 1,300-plus athletes from 10 countries, and they'll compete in the vault and even bars, beam, and floor exercise disciplines, delivering some 80 hours of excitement over the 5 days. Now, the meet is a platform and celebrates the high caliber of athletes and is an essential step in their athletic development. That includes athletes like 15-year-old Zoe Allaire-Bourgie of Montreal, who won 5 medals and was the Junior Cup all-around champion at the 2019 International Gymnastics. She finished third all-around and on bars at the 2019 Elite Canada meet in the senior category, and she also won 4 medals back in 2018 at the Pan Am Championships, Junior Championships, including gold on the beam. Today has a full slate of events starting at 9:30, running till 6:30 p.m. Tomorrow starts at 8:30 and will conclude with the international final starting at 2 p.m.
Okay.
So anybody who wants info or to purchase tickets, go to internationalgymnics.ca.
GYM as in Matthew, NIX.ca. Thank you so much, Mark. And finally, I want to get to this one, some I guess, last minute or fresh updates here from hockey.
Yeah, well, because 2 of the 3 teams we're talking about managed to apply the brooms in their opening playoff series in midget AAA hockey. That was the Laval, Montreal, Rousseau Royal, and Chateauguay Grenadiers. But the Lac St. Louis Lions needed a pair of road wins, including one that finished last night, to claim their series with Gatineau. Now, Laval Montreal felled the Amos Forest Jays 4-1, 3-1, and 3-2 to advance, while the Grenadiers dispatched the Jonquière Elites with 3-1, 1-0, and 7-1 victories. Now, the lines in Gatineau Intrepids split in the opening set in Dollard, with the Intrepids taking a 7-5 decision, then the lines replying with a 7-3 victory. Now, the Lac Pac claimed the next 2 meetings in Gatineau, starting with an overtime win in Game 3 thanks to James Swan goal. And then last night, the Lions sealed the series with a 5-2 win on the strength of 2 goal performances from Alexi Van Hout-Cachero, who opened the scoring a mere 42 seconds into the game and had a shorthanded tally, and also 2 goals from William Blackburn, who had 9 points in the series' 4 games. That included 6 goals and a trio of helpers. Now, round 2 waits for these teams as they have to sit out and figure out who they're going to play as other series are ongoing.
All right. Very, very good stuff today, Mark. Lots to cover, and you did it well. Sports at thesuburban.com is the email address for this weekly segment or for the weekly newspaper. Thanks so much, Mark. We'll talk to you next week.
Yep, busy week. Spring break's over. Playoffs are starting in minor hockey.
Yeah, lots to get to. Thanks so much.
Take care.
All right, weekend game plan. Your Dave Trentadue Sports Center is next. On the other side, Habs breakfast. What should we look for tonight in Florida? And also more of your tributes, your stories about Henri Richard on and off the ice. Share those with us. 11690. Text them in, or the TSN 690 Montreal Facebook page. Post them there. We'll read them out next.